Hello Scorpios, thanks for coming for your sacral chakra reading. All right, so before we jump into the reading, I just want to, brush up on what the sacral chakra is and bring it into our daily life so that we can see how applicable it is, all right, to everything that we're doing, right? Bring it to the mundane level. So it's really very simple. It's about creativity, all right? It is about how you create things into being mentally, what goes into that creative process is connected to your sacral chakra, all right? Creation, procreation, things connected to childbirth and bringing children into being is connected to the sacral chakra, because this is where your sexual organs are, right? So issues or anything connected to bringing children into being, or any issues connected to that stuff, all shows up is connected to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is really the center for your passions and desires, right? Because in order for things to become important to you, for you to value and for you to go after and put your willpower and your energy behind it, you have to feel it, you have to desire it, you have to have passion for it, and that is connected to your emotional center, right? So when your emotions are not into something, then you don't desire it much. The things that come into your manifestations, that come into existence, are the things that you emotionally connected to, that you think about more. So this is the connection to how you're living and your emotional well-being, how it's all connected, right, to your sacral chakra, and what that means on a day-to-day basis, okay, if you understand what I'm saying. So like I said, your sexual life, your creativity, your desires and passions towards all the things that you truly desire is all connected to the sacral chakra, okay? So with that being said, let's see how this was, how you were functioning from this energy, all right, in the past. It looks like you desired to go after your destiny. What moved you, what made you get up and go and, do all the things that you were doing is because you felt like you had to live in your destiny. What you're destined to do is what you have to live for, is what you have to strive for, is what you have to work for. So that moved you, that motivated you, that's what your desires were intertwined with, okay? Everything you're doing was because you just wanted to live your destiny. So that pushed you, that was your drive, that was your emotional center and connection and everything to move you to what you were doing, okay? The only thing that was working against you is that you had issues with low libido, which is very strange for me, for Scorpio to have a low libido, but yeah, most of you had that issue, okay? So let's look at what's going on now. Okay, now looking in the present, it seems that right now your focus is on going after your soulmate and any issues or anything connected to bringing this soulmate into your existence, connecting with this soulmate, being honest and realizing that you love this person or you desire to have this person in your life. Or if you already have them, that you dealing and facing with your emotions connecting to this soulmate, all right? So this is where your emotions are wrapped into at this moment. The only thing that's working against you is that for most of you females, a lot of you have some menstrual problems that you may be dealing with at this time, that you need to work out and heal it, all right? Because it is still an issue connected to your sacral chakra, and healing that energy will help. Healing that energy chakra center will help straighten these menstrual issues out, okay? So that's pretty much it for now. Looking in the future, I feel like some of you, I feel like it's split in two. I feel like some of you have issues, going after abundance, money situations. You're not connecting well. You say you desire it, but then you don't go after it well. Your emotional stance with, you know, abundance is not as pure or as true as you think you know, as I think you should be doing it. You know, it's almost like I want to have all of this stuff, but then what does it take to get there? You know, you're not willing to go through the process. I feel like that's some of you guys. But then I also feel like some of you actually are working on trying to create abundance for yourself. So whichever works for you guys. I don't know why I feel the split. You know, that's how I'm feeling. I cannot pick one major part. I feel like it's split for you guys. Some of you are desiring abundance and are trying to go after it because you feel that it brings you happiness. It enables your will and the power within you to go after it. That is the energy that is behind this. You know, it's like you're going full force to go after this abundance, and you're using all the energy and all the power that you think you can possibly put into bringing this. But then you guys are split. Some of you guys are not doing this. Okay, you have issues connected to this. All right, but the situation that is the negative impact that what may be affecting you in the future negatively whilst you're going after this abundance, you know, is, you know, lacking spontaneity. So sometimes I feel like when I talk about spontaneity, I connect it to intuition a lot of times. You know, for you to be spontaneous, you have to be intuitive and be tapping into your intuition. You know, or even just your instincts. Sometimes you're sitting there and you're like, something tells you today is the day that you have to, for instance, go play that lotto, right? In whatever you're doing, if you're capable of getting up and stopping whatever it is to go and play that lottery, that's spontaneity. So I feel like they work hand in hand, right? You listening to yourself and you doing something that you normally wouldn't do is really following your becoming more spontaneous. But you guys are not spontaneous. So I feel like that works against, you know, certain actions that you could be taking towards, you know, bringing abundance to your life because you lack spontaneity. You may be lacking opportunities, or you may be missing out on certain key things that if you had listened to that instincts or that intuition, or gone with, you know, just follow your spontaneous energy, that bubbly energy is childlike in nature as well, then maybe you wouldn't have missed out. So, you know, these are things that you need to be looking out on. You know, sometimes people don't realize how spontaneity, you know, can go that far. But you gotta be spontaneous. You gotta allow yourself to live in the moment and not know what's gonna happen and be able to just jump up and go make things happen. You know, that is how, you know, luck happens, I feel, you know. So it's just a word of caution for you, and just for you to realize also. All right, the overall advice that the guides have for you is that, you know, you pay attention to the triggers. And again, I feel like it is talking about the spontaneity, right? Because your mind triggers you into things, right? Your mind tells you things. It prompts you. That's why it shows you that's why it shows you all these simultaneous things, right, that are happening. What's the word I'm trying to get? Synchronicities are all mind triggers. All right, you know, the emotions are connected to all these triggers as well. So the guys are saying that pay attention to what triggers you. What is making you get up and go? What is stopping you from being spontaneous? Is it laziness, or is it you not believing or not trusting in your own instincts and what your mind is trying to tell you, or your higher self is trying to tell you to do? So pay attention to what your triggers are. What is your triggers telling you to do also? That is what the guys are saying. So it's a connection with, you know, intuition, your emotional well-being and state of being, and how it is moving you, and how, you know, your spontaneity is working. All of this intertwined, right? So that's pretty much what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing with you guys when it's you know, when it comes to your sacral chakra. So That's all that I have for you, my Scorpios. I hope you've gained some, insight with what is going on with you in your sacral chakra, and how to go about things to make it work for you and use your emotions to your highest, advantage here. All right. So I'll definitely see you guys soon. Bye and thank you.